We've just gotten word that there are 10 additional fire crews right from Southwest Florida that are on their way here to Collier County to try and assist and aid in taking out this expansive fire. 1,300 acres, you guys just said. And what we're seeing throughout the day is stuff just like this. As they made their way down this way, they crashed right into this. This is the carport here at the home. And under this carport, obviously, there was a vehicle parked right under it. Well, the car that came flying down the driveway crashed into it, then ricocheted off of that vehicle and ended up in the swimming pool. Take a look at this. This dumpster isn't filled with the normal trash that we throw away on a daily basis. No, this is all debris left from the tornado that made its way all the way down here to Fort Myers Beach. You're going to see here in Port Charlotte that a lot of the gas stations, the price is right at about $2.39 a gallon. But what we're expecting after the United States announced these airstrikes in Syria is for these prices to go up. These are the mannequins. You see the different lacerations that they've got, these fake injuries. It's also that these students have the most real-like simulation as to what it would be like if a bomb went off. This is about a 25 to 30-foot tree completely uprooted, knocked down onto the ground, and this isn't the extent of the damage. We've seen it throughout this area on West 15th. And the last thing, of course, that you need in your home, an umbrella. This is just a little bit of what is left. You see this license tag that's left here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they took a loss to my Redskins recently.
We found an apple.
So we're going to give this a shot.
Let's see if it works. He's... Oh,
hey, we got it. I'll take it. Hot spots in congested traffic along State Road 82 today. A different picture than the closed road and 40-foot flames along this stretch just one day before. Behind the brush and between the trees, you'll find standing homes that could have come burning down.
From here to over there, you can see the fires in the front as well. It was pretty scary.
Ellen wasn't inside as the fire raged within 50 feet of her home.
When I came, everything was in flames.
But her sister Sharon drove by, trying to save any belongings she could.
You just think, like, do I just let everything that we've worked so hard, like, just go? But then also, you also have to think about your safety.
Burned cars, trailers, and trees are now all victims of the region's latest brush fire.
It's a pretty scary thing knowing if your house is actually gonna burn down or you're gonna have a place to stay at night.
For others in town, it wasn't about where they'd stay, but rebuilding what they'd lost.
I got to repair this fence, and I got to go around see if all my cows are still in here. And then I got to check the rest of the property and make sure there's no damage.
The job for these firemen doesn't end when the fire is 100% contained, but rather when each of the hot spots is extinguished, which is what this crew is working on right now. Hundreds of acres lost in the fire, but many families thankful for what they still have. Here we are the morning after. Terrible here.
But nothing to the house.
You still throw a cookout. So how does that feel?
I think it's relieving now. Like, maybe it's like kind of that thing where you kind of laugh afterwards.
Malcolm Johnson, Fox 4, in your corner. That stack of mail, full of congratulations, promising cash prizes, all sent to 92-year-old Marion Burke this month alone.
I get mail like this every day.
Every day?
Every day.
And they all want her to pay up first, in small amounts.
$20, $20, $19.95, $15. It's always that.
And Marion here says the mail hasn't stopped coming in. Every day she makes her way to the mailbox right here. This week alone, check this out. She says 10 pieces of mail have come in, each one claiming she's won money.
All military in here.
She showed me her military memorabilia from when she served our country.
These are all my awards up here.
Now she's getting served up scam after scam, most of it from one particular town in New York.
Oh, that's Fresh Meadows.
A lot of them from Fresh Meadows.
Oh, yeah, a lot of them Fresh Meadows.
None of it provides a number, just a P.O. box to send her money. But this 92-year-old has been too sharp to fall for it.
I know what it is, so I just don't do it.
But still, she's sick of it.
How can you stop it?
I took her question to a fraud specialist who says Marion and you should contact one organization in particular to stop the junk.
There is a Direct Marketing Association website that you can go on or you can send a letter to. That helps for the legitimate letters that come through.
She also says to avoid giving up your info, no matter how tempting the promise of the payout.
When you're standing in line somewhere and you see the box where you can win a free cruise and you just have to put your name and address and phone number, don't do that kind of stuff. You're not going to win anything. Nothing is free.
The roof got ripped off and is somewhere.
When Tim Slager says his roof is somewhere, he means it's here, across the street, ripped to shreds, surrounding his neighbor's car, which is also destroyed.
It's not what's lost that's hard. It's where do we go from here? What do we do?
Tim knew exactly what to do when the storm picked up.
We grab my wife and my son and we go into the closet.
This closet is where they sought shelter, and he tells me that they said their last goodbyes, not knowing whether they'd make it or not.
When you're hugging your son and your wife and you say, I love you, and you don't know if that's like the last time you're ever gonna say those things. You don't know.
Most rooms in the house are beyond repair. The roof is gone. Water is still pouring in. White insulation covers their belongings. Sheets and blankets ripped from the bed, moved to the bathroom.
And what's next is, you can't stop life, right? Like, life goes on. But, you know, we're going to have to figure out where we're going to stay, so we don't know.
While they survey the damage of everything they've lost, this family feels they've found something greater.
In that moment, you appreciate what you have.
A strengthened bond with each other that no storm can tear apart. Malcolm Johnson, Fox 4, in your corner.